Hey, this is John Sellers. Today I'm going to answer the question, how do I create a good business plan? You know, having a quality business plan sets the tone for your whole business, often for your life as well. Without one, most people feel lost and really are lacking motivation and moving in the right direction. So you really need to have your business plan as a foundation and so that you can be intentional about where you're going. So business plans should include a lot of different elements, but today I'm going to cover 3 that must be in every effective business plan. So the first is, what is your mission or vision statement? I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but it really should include who you are, why you exist. That's kind of a heavy question. And what do you want to achieve? Ask yourself, what's your purpose? What do you value, you personally? And then what kind of service do you want to provide to your clients? This is all about building clarity about how you want to see yourself in the world, how you want the world to see you, and what you really want to accomplish over time. The second item is your strengths and weaknesses. Knowing these will help you stay aware of knowing what your strengths are, but also where you need to work, what needs to get better. The easiest way to do this is to perform a SWOT analysis. Say, what is a SWOT? Well, it stands for what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your opportunities, and what are your threats? What do I mean by threats? What things could damage your business this year? Obviously, we have a market changing. That's a threat. But once you start understanding what your strengths are, I encourage you to get clear on them and then to spend more time in them. If you're good at cold calling, cold call more. If you're good at open houses, do more open houses. Oftentimes, we don't spend enough time on what we're really excellent at. And then the other is be aware of your weaknesses. Now, 1, you can try to improve them. But number 2 is maybe you delegate those and have other people help you do them. You don't want to spend too much time trying to fix yourself, and especially in business. You want to delegate those items and then work at your strengths. So the key is if you look at this SWOT and really look at it and figure it out, it's going to help you make more money. And it's really going to help you set yourself apart from the competition, which the competition is increasing right now because there's less deals being done. Now, number 3, and this is the one you might want to have thought to be the first one, is what are your goals? Too many people set goals that are unattainable, and they're really not specific enough. You need to know what you're looking to do short and long term, and they need to work together. There's a saying that says most people underestimate what they can do in 1 to 5 years, and they overestimate what they can do in a short period of time. So we need to get clear on what your goals are, and then as you start achieving things, we stack those together. So the best way to create goals that I've seen is what we call making them SMART goals. Now, again, you can look this up on the internet. You got a lot of explanation, but let me explain to you what it is. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, and the last is time-bound. Now, I love these pieces of specific, measurable, and what I also love is time-bound. I've found that oftentimes when we don't put a time around when we have to do something, it takes forever. You can think about when you go on vacation. If you've got a vacation scheduled, how much do you do in that 24 hours before you leave? You do as much in that 24 hours you did in the whole week before. So we want to get clear about our goals. We want to put them in a SMART analysis and get very specific. And make sure they're achievable. Do we want to stretch ourselves? But we don't want to put them so big that we're going to demotivate ourselves. So in summary, these 3 pieces. What's your vision or mission statement? What are your strengths and weaknesses? And what are your goals? Hey, I hope this has helped. If you want to drop me an email, you have some questions, please do that. If you'd like to set up a free, no obligation business planning strategy session, it'd be an honor to work through that with you. Just go ahead and hit the button on our website. Otherwise, happy selling, and I hope you have a great day.